In life, you're going to face trials and you're most likely going to have errors. But you should be at least ensuring that you don't make the same error over and over again. And when faced with a trial, you should be convicted to ensuring your success, meaning you don't give up on a trial. No, you win every time. And when you lose, you don't give in. Because understand, a lot of people, they have trials and they have errors. But the difference between us and those people is that they continue the same trial and error and repeat in cycles that they can't fix. And what we need to do, we get it done right now. All right. Everyone always postpones their best interest into the future. Now, if we really think about it, the future and the past really don't exist tangibly, right? So they exist within our mind, and we can anticipate because we're smart enough, intelligent enough to formulate brain neurons into information. The brain neurons are sending information and shit, and we can pick up on that and then anticipate something happening in the future. But you have to understand that it's not real yet. So you might as well be in the present moment, because every time you postpone something into the future or you bring your mind back into the past, you're negating a sense of feel, like you're feeling that in your mind before it happens. And that's how you create anxiety. That's how you create all this tension within your mind, and you feel like you can't relinquish that because you're focused on the wrong thing. You need to be focused on the present. You need to be focused now. What can you do now to better yourself? How can you help yourself? Who can you be? Who can you become? Like, you need to be becoming the best version of yourself, and you shouldn't be postponing that to the future because you just don't want to go that way. You should be making the moves you want to make right now, and you shouldn't be letting your mind dwindle you and put out your spark that could have become a fire, right? Because you have to understand, every choice is a phenomenon. When you don't make that choice, then you don't get the phenomenon. So you make the choice and then you execute. Every time you see a goal that needs to be persecuted, you persecute and resolute the problem, the solution, and you achieve your goal. Because you have to understand, a goal is just solving, like, life is really just problem solving. So if you have problems in your life, you're gonna need to solve those problems unless you want to be miserable. And everything, like, when you look at a goal as a problem that needs to be solved, it's like, it's not really far away. It's like, okay, I just need to do this, I need to take away this and that, and then I get the goal. It's not like you have to pretend like you're gonna get the, because a lot of people pretend they want to do something and then they don't actually go through with it. It's like, you think your goal is so above you and you put your goal so high up on a pedestal that you end up never actually attaining it. Like, your goal is below you. Like, that's the mindset. My goal is below me. All I need to do is stay intact, improvise, improve on myself, on my work, on my craft, and the goal will naturally seek me because I'm doing everything. I'm attracting that goal. When we look at energy, when we look at vibration, when we look at the universe, it's the law of attraction. I am attracting that goal. Not because I sat in a room and meditated and clutched some crystals. No, it's because I became the goal, and I understood that I was the problem preventing me from attaining my goal. And so I resolute that by doing and not doing certain activities that will, within time, ensure my goal being made. And if you make a step forward every day, if you're walking the path, if you're not taking steps back, if you're not relaxing on your goal, then I'm telling you, you're gonna get it. And when you get it, they're all gonna be like, how did you get it? And then you're gonna have to go back into your memory and recall all the times that they didn't believe in you, and when they try to bring you down and to get you to do something else. And you're gonna look at them and you're gonna tell them, thank you. Because you have to understand, like, don't even send hate back. Like, these people hate on you, you shouldn't even send hate back. Like, when you hate back, you're just showing who you are. And I don't know about you, but I ain't that type of person. Like I avoid negativity, but like we have to understand the definitive definition of negativity, because to be negative is to destroy, is to take away, right? It's to deduct, it's to reduce. When you're being positive, like you're amplifying, you're adding more, you are adding and you're just making it better. You're just being more positive. And I look at everything in energy, and like energy. So like if I could bro, it's so easy to identify like the underlying motives of people now, because like you have to think, if someone did something negative to you, whether it was slight, you have to understand that has an underlying motive, and that has an intention in their mind, right? Not like it has an intention in their mind, and that intention is being converted into attention. So attention, AT, then we got the little attention, and that attention is manifesting out of that individual as something negative to you. So that means they want to reduce you instead of uplift you. And a lot of people would argue, okay, but you can be positive and negative. It's like, no, you have to understand, you should always be positive for your best interest. And when you're not, you are apprehending yourself, and you are literally, you're polluting yourself, which is negative energy in your mind. And now you're having all these negative thoughts, and then it comes to amplify the more you feed it, because where attention goes, energy flows. So now you're tricking yourself into being negative. Like you need to get better, right? We need to get better together, right? But just understand that we should always be constructing, we should always be building, and we shouldn't be, what you perceive is what you receive. So just stay in that positive mental attitude, stay in the present moment, keep building, push, and eventually time will come. And the where you are in space and time, in the quantum field, where you are right now to where you want to go, it's like if you just walk, where do you think you're gonna go? And if you don't deviate from your best interest, because you see a lot of people, they want to go here, and then they're here, and then they go here, or they go here, but they never go here because they never co-here, right? They don't co-reside. They're not doing what they need to do. Like again, when I talked about getting to the goal, you have to reduce and you have to do. So you have to take away and you have to add. So to get to a certain goal, what do you add and what do you take away? And then you do that for long enough, you get to your goal. And then if you have the right energy for it, that gets multiplied over time. So you need to understand that if you want to go here and you're here, then you should be seeing what you need to do to be here, and then just do it. And then you do it to the best of your abilities, and then over time you just naturally accumulate a skill, and that skill is going to be at a high degree because you never stopped walking. So if you never stop walking, and because your steps are getting bigger every time, just like imagine your steps get bigger every time you walk. Why would you keep walking? Like people take away from themselves. It's like if you have that mind, and if you have that mindset and you got that goal, bro, go for it. And don't give up on yourself, because when you give up on yourself, God's watching. And how many people give up on themselves? You see the Walmart zombie. Not me. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, man. We always dropping wisdom, we always growing together, and peace.